live. You'll see a little live. Do you see that?
Yeah.
So that's how you know it's recording, and that way you can go back and watch your own video of yourself later on, and you can go back and do a critique of one of your peers' speeches. So that's kind of why we do it this way, which I think is a little more convoluted at first than just a regular Google Hangout, but once you figure it out, it's not too bad. So that's the first thing. When we're actually delivering the speeches, I'm going to put you in groups of about 5 people so that it doesn't take too much time and, you know, there's not too many little faces down at the bottom. And I'll just have you speak in the order that I put your names in the groups. So I'll remind you that when I send out the list. So just remember to go on, I think it's before Wednesday, and mark the times that you're available to deliver the informative speech. So like this session will only go on for a couple more minutes, whereas those sessions are an hour, so they're quite a bit more time. But you get to see everyone, not everyone, you get to see the people in your group speak live, which I think is kind of a unique opportunity for an online class, so that's kind of cool. When you're not speaking, I'm going to have everyone who isn't, including myself, mute themselves. And so one thing I want to do today is just practice doing that. If you go to your image or your little square and click the down button, there's a mute. Excellent. Okay, great job. So you'll just want to do that when you're not speaking, and that way you don't have the background noise. Or you'll notice that the moment someone starts to speak, their image becomes part of the big screen. And that way, if we're on mute, only the person speaking will be the one sort of up on the big screen. And the second thing is that I'm probably going to be taking notes and writing things down as you're speaking. So I might be like looking down like this. And I just want to let you know that so you don't get distracted or think about maybe looking at the other people in the group instead of at me. So just something to think about there. And then I don't know, you might want to think about what will eye contact look like during these videos, because if you're, I guess if you're looking at the images, it might look like you're looking down rather than if you're looking up at the camera. I don't know, just something to kind of think about because it'll be interesting in terms of what it looks like to the people versus whether or not you feel like you're speaking to them. So the other thing is I think I'm going to have you all time each other. So I'll ask for a couple people to volunteer to time the other people in the group and then just tell me their times when they're done. And that way I'm not doing too many things at once and don't forget to stop the timer or something as I'm taking notes. So, you know, I usually just use my phone for the timer, and so that's something that if you have access to, that you can do. So that's about it. I will send you the link to this live broadcast after we're done speaking. I'll just send it to your Gmail addresses that we have. But while I have you live, do you have any questions about presenting the informative speeches?
No.
Okay. Do you have questions about the class in general or anything?
Not really.
Okay.
So far, so good.
Awesome. Great. Well, you're doing a great job, and I will send you this link. And if anything else comes up, let me know.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Perfect, thanks.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.